Hey, what's up, guys? Aussie Anime here, also known as Ace Anime and Kamiku Anime. So, how is everyone today, and what is everyone doing? Just wondering, because today, you know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be going straight into some Xenoverse gameplay. Now, I haven't done much gameplay lately. Well, I haven't done gameplay in ages, but what we're going to be doing is some parallel quests and some questions I have seen. So, one of the ones that a friend of mine actually pointed out that he didn't have was the Super Black Kamehameha Rose, and I don't have it either. I only just realized that sort of a bit earlier today. So we're going to be doing a fateful fight with a deity for the first mission, and then we're going to go do some expert missions. And I'm going to show you how important they are because this is going to be setting up for the next video, which is going to be at the Colosseum. Now, the Heroes Colosseum is a new free gameplay mode brought into this. It reminds me of Dokkan Battle quite a fair bit. Actually, I'm a big Dokkan Battle fan, so I'm not unhappy about that in any way, shape, or form. We're going to go with my two favorite fusions, Vegito Blue and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as my partners. Now, this, if I remember correctly, is actually a pretty easy mission, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done this one, as I said, I haven't done this in quite a while. So it's future, is it? Let's just take out future Trunks. So what we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be doing also is I'm going to be doing more videos where I talk with some other people on the actual chat. Like we're going to be chatting about Dragon Ball Super, we're going to be chatting about the new DLC that's just come out and such, which I will be getting within the next couple of days. I haven't got it yet just because I've been a bit busy and pay doesn't come in till next week. So I'm just being a bit more careful with my money because as at the moment I don't, well, my job isn't steady in the sense that because the job that I'm actually going to be moving into doesn't start for another 2 months. So at the moment I'm not necessarily poor, I'm just not working, so I don't want to use my money all willy-nilly, especially this time of the year. Oh, really has to float away. Okay, get some space. Oh, he's going to break my stamina. Don't break me stamina. Let's see if we can get Goku Black to... Oh, really? So, this is my fun Icosian character. He's actually not my main character. He's not the one I mainly use. I have a Saiyan character which is much more strike super heavy. Just at the moment, I'm very much in love with the Frieza race. Um, let's see if we can. Do we need to? We can just use Light of Absolution here. Oh no, no, no! We need to lower his health to a certain amount. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And he's going to use the Black Kamehameha. We're going to cancel that a bit more. We'll see. There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of him. Alright, so as you can see, this fight isn't giving too much trouble. It's giving a little bit, like it's taking a bit longer than I normally want it to. But we are not using my main character. We're using the character I'm trying to work up at the moment, which is my Arcosian, the Frozen King. Now, as many of you probably do, you probably watch Dragon Ball Super every Sunday. And I will be doing reviews about it on this channel with gameplay from Dragon Ball Xenoverse at the same time. So I thought since today is more of an informal, just getting started on the channel, I just sort of decided that I may as well bring in a bit of a new, like a bit of a, bit of what happened last week. And that's the whole Ribrianne being knocked out. Now, it is very controversial because so many people are actually really happy about that because honestly, she was a whinging female dog, honestly. that whole love thing, I always thought it was really dumb. But someone I was watching, I can't remember whose video I was watching, but I was watching their video and they brought up a very good possibility, and it was that each universe may represent an emotion that Zeno no longer has. And with Goku coming in and meeting Zeno, he has sort of like reintroduced him to these emotions. And honestly, it's a good theory. And as we knock off the emotions, we see which ones are the most important to Zeno. So like each universe represents emotion. Universe 2, as we know at the moment, is the emotion of love. Universe 6, but like this is where like each one comes a bit harder to sort of understand. And so this is how I'm going to break it down. So Universe 6, in my opinion, is sloth. So it's sort of like the seven deadly sins in a sense. Um, Universe 7 is greed, because Beerus is very greedy if you think about it. So Zeno has now shown greed as he's enjoying the suffering of the fighters and them having to fight for their universe's sake. And you know what? It's actually quite interesting having this scenario in that sense, because we haven't really gotten to see anything like that in Dragon Ball Super or even Dragon Ball Z for quite a while. Like we had Boo Saga, which was very detrimental, but at that same time, nothing has really impacted as much as what this universal arc has, because there is so much more on the line. It's not just their world or their galaxy or whatever that's on the line. This is a whole universe. Like these are universes that are now on the line, and Goku, in a sense, I believe what my original theory was Universe 7. I thought was greed. So like it's all about greed. But then I went, no, it can't really be greed, because if you think about it, Universe 9 was more the greedy universe because it had that greedy Kaioshin and Bergamo and stuff. And I was like, well, what would Universe 7 be? Now, I sort of broke it down in my mind. Universe 7 is the representation of every one of those feelings, every one of those emotions and sins as they're commonly known. And I thought, well, isn't that interesting? Because they've sort of brought in a whole new concept to Dragon Ball Z that's always been there. Like, it's always been in the Dragon Ball franchise. Like, the idea of greed, the idea of power, the idea that everything needs to be a certain way. And honestly, it's sort of cool to see that they've done it this way now instead of how they used to do it. Because, like, how they used to do it was really cool. I really did. I like the good old Dragon Ball Z, but this new theory that I've seen is quite interesting in that case, because I feel as if they're trying to even more put a hidden meaning behind it. And it also makes me think, what about Jiren's universe? Universe 11. Now, that is the biggest mystery to me, because if you think about it, Jiren is a beast, to be honest. He's an absolute monster. He's taken on Ultra Instinct Goku, and he's come out fine. He's come out with like a scratch on his cheek, and honestly, that is quite terrifying. As we all saw Ultra Instinct Goku could do, it was no laughing matter. Ultra Instinct Goku was absolutely destroying Kefla, absolutely destroying Topo and Dispo, but Jiren held off against him. So what is Universe 11? And then it sort of is given to us like every other universe. It is a universe of pride. Jiren is prideful, and that is where his downfall in this whole tournament's going to be. See, it's not to teach us about our sins. It's not to teach us about any of that. It's to show Goku overcoming each one of these situations. And Goku's biggest problem is his pride. Same with Vegeta, same with any Saiyan. They're such prideful people, such prideful characters. And Goku and Vegeta now have to overcome that. And Goku has to overcome it, and that is what Jiren resembles, is Goku's biggest obstacle to him becoming the best he can possibly be. And honestly, I see this arc as being perfect, because in a way we are learning about the weaknesses of our favourite characters the most. We learned about, I believe 18 is going to be next, because 18 represented the love aspect. Frieza is going to be the one after that, because he is very lazy at the same sense that he's very prideful as such. And yeah, it has so many possibilities. And honestly, I think this is a great arc to show the growth between our characters now, because if you genuinely think about it, they're set up to overcome their greatest weaknesses, the things that have held them back the most. And honestly, Jiren resembling the main one is quite interesting in that fact. But I will be going over in tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow's video, into that a bit more once I've completely written up my idea on the theory, because I enjoyed this guy's theory. It was quite well done. It was actually a friend of mine, so he's made the video, but he hasn't put it out yet because he hasn't started his own channel. He's just like me, just starting up again. So it'll be really good to see where his comes out, but I do disagree with him on a lot of points because he believes it's Toriyama's way of teaching us of our own problems, and honestly, I don't think it is. I believe that he is trying to teach us of the Z Warriors' problems, of Goku's problems, and of teaching them how to finally overcome it. Anyway, guys, I hope you've sort of enjoyed this first bit random introduction video. I'm actually going to show you. I think I got Super Saiyan Rose Kamehameha there. Change skill set. Let's see. It should be. It might be in this one. Super Electric. It might be. Super Black Kamehameha Rose. There we go. We have got it. We shall attach it over the Big Bang Kamehameha because honestly, I'm a much big Rose fan. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, and yeah, it'd be good to see what you guys think. I hope you enjoy, and this will be the first of many videos to come. Peace.